Hi, I'm Rob and this is another TW White & Sons video review. Today's car is a Mazda CX-30. So we have here a 2-litre petrol SKYACTIV G, which means 122 horsepower engine. It's a one owner from new vehicle, looking really quite nice here in Soul Red Crystal Pearl. This is a premium paint finish from Mazda. This is the signature colour for the brand. This particular grade of car is a Sport Lux and it's a 6-speed manual gearbox running through the front wheels. So we have some upgrades to a Sport Lux over the model below, the SEL. This is the larger 18-inch alloy. Looking really nice there in silver. We have privacy glass for the rear windows and the back window here. Coming round the back, there'll be reverse parking sensors across the rear bumper edge. And if I come under here, you'll see a camera for reversing. And of course, this tailgate is powered by touching the pad underneath in line with the badge. It will slowly rise. And of course you can do the same to bring it back down and even lock the car and walk away just by using the boot button there. Coming inside, we've got a flex stow. What that means in fact is that there is a storage area below here and there's a storage area below that. So if you lift that up, you're then into the world of your compressor and foam. As you'll note, there's no spare wheel, but it gives you another storage area between the bottom of the boot floor and the top of the spare wheel bits. This can also be lifted up and put down and give yourself a load divider, as I'm demonstrating here, so you can separate one from the other, put some wet stuff in there perhaps, and of course everything folds down on a 60-40 split. Parcel shelf fully removable, and you can again tumble the seats down to maximise your load space. So let's press the power button, and it's a soft touch close. Nice and quiet, no slamming on a 5 o'clock in the morning. So coming around the side of the vehicle, car's pretty clean and tidy. There'll be more prep before the vehicle is sold, therefore it will go through various checks. Called a 101 from our perspective. We have a keyless entry system. When you press that will power the mirrors out, but when you lock it, it will power the mirrors back in. Very faint, I don't know if you can see there's a triangle here. That relates to the blind spot system. And again, it will monitor the sides of the car, so if you're on a motorway in the middle lane, looking to make a lane change, it will alert you to anyone sort of creeping up on your rear side or your offside. That includes motorcycles and above. Coming round, with indicators built into the power folding mirrors, and then round to the front of the car here, full LED headlamps with a high beam function, with daytime running lights at the bottom here, and again more sensors, so there was 2 more hidden in the black grille, maybe discreet, and then there's 1 more on each side of the car here. Nice prominent Mazda badge, and we've got the nice black glossy grille which relates to the sport trim level. And of course Mazda's famous wing, signature wing. So let's work our way back around the side of the car. Coming into the back of the vehicle, we have a cloth interior. There's room for 5. If you want to carry 4 in comfort, there's a pull-out armrest with storage for drinks. If you're carrying children, the 2 outer seats have ISOFIX mounting points here and here, which will put the seat into the chassis of the car, making it super secure and therefore performing correctly should the car be involved in a prang. So nice amount of room there. There's Mazda mats in there already. Coming around the rest of the car, car's pretty clean, unmarked. A car that's around 17,000 miles, as you'd expect. It's got gloss black trim, complements. Coming up to the front of the car, into the passenger side, again nice clean cabin area. CX-30 mats, of course. You have your usual functions on the door, even including the hidden door handle as it drifts through this chrome strip into the door handle itself. And a nice sort of 2-tone grey-black mix with a stitch running through each of the driving seats and the rear bench. Also have a nice sort of stitched feel, a leather-esque feel running through the car along the top of the dash. It's a real premium look. So let's go to the business end, round to the back. You'll note there's twin exit exhausts for all 122 horses to puff through, if that's such a word. Back to the front though, into the driving area. So we have full command of your windows and mirrors, easy to use. We have fully adjustable driver's seat. This is an under thigh support, and that will support under your legs. You've got backrest and base for height adjustment. And then the steering wheel itself is equipped with a reach rake function just under here. And the wheel itself is a nice thin rimmed leather bound steering wheel. We have media functions on this side, including a computer which adjusts this middle display. as it's electronic. The other two are analog, and this is going to show you your lane departure function. Coming around the side here, you've got more switches to do with turning stuff off, effectively stop and go. This button is to turn off the ability for the engine to turn off in traffic and therefore save fuel. So why did you turn that off? I'm not sure. You've got a traction control system, of course, and we've got rear parking sensor off switch. And if there are many alerts around the car, there's a quick access button to knock those off if you feel there's a bit of nannying going on. Power tailgate button, somewhere for your change. So the car has automatic lights. As long as the orange light is on, they'll sense rain and they'll wipe for you. Same with the lights, as long as you're on auto, again, they'll sense darkness, pop the lights on. Coming across, we have a tablet design in a landscape type view. This is all controlled from below here. This gives you quick access buttons to things like audio, in this instance digital radio. We have a quick access to navigation, which is Mazda's navigation. And then we can come back into a home menu and pick up anything else. So communication, at the moment this car hasn't got a phone paired, but it would pair, allow your data to come in and allow you to stream music directly from your device. Coming back again, once connected, the car will be capable of Apple and Android, which will then pop up on the screen. It will use your phone data and it will use your satellite navigation from your device. This typically is Google Maps or Waze. Coming down, we have more storage, somewhere for drinks. I've got a key in there. You've got the control center. When it's on Apple and Android and you're physically not moving, you will be able to touch the screen, but when it's on the Mazda system, you won't be able to touch the screen. You'll use the controller, which twists, moves up and down, left and right, and of course you push down to activate the function you're after. A passenger-centric control for volume, which is accompanied by the volume control for the driver to use. We also have telephone prep, so this is Bluetooth, and again, when you're paired up to Android or Apple and you've got Siri or OK Google, a long push on there will allow you to speak to the car. Brilliant way to put your sat-nav destination in. Just a really nice, easy to use, consistently easy to use because it works exactly the same in most cars. Down here we've got a 12-volt supply and another USB port and an adjustable armrest. Again, pulls backs and forwards, just to get storage, but also for different height and length drivers. Car, as I say before, really good condition. Back doesn't really look used particularly, neither does the front, and it belays the mileage of 17,500 miles currently. So yeah, a nice car, being all round good condition, even down to a self-dimming rear view mirror with a frameless design. Okay, and then you've got digital climate control, left and right sided. Quite simply just twist this side for driver comfort, this side for passenger. If the driver's in control, the sync button will allow the driver to do exactly as they wish. Fan control in the middle, and this will change the airflow. But of course, heated seats will come into that period of time, next sort of 6 to 8 weeks, when you'll be relishing your heated seat set. Car runs through a 6-speed manual, dead easy to use, and again, by pushing the clutch down, going up into reverse, the camera pops up and of course the beepers will engage. Now you need to be closer. At the moment the car's too far away. It's at least a metre or less for it to start beeping at you. The car also has a head-up display, which I will try and show you here. So on the bonnet of the car in front of me, you can see a 0 for the speed and a 30 for the road speed, which is the speed of the road just off the forecourt. And again, that will alert you. And again, if you paired your phone for sat-nav, it will also give you turn-by-turn instructions. So your eyes stay on the road, not distracted by looking around the rest of the car, your passengers, or just what you're looking at when you're driving along. So, a really nice little car, one owner from new, full Mazda service history, in great condition. So I'm going to hop out and we'll conclude this. So we have here a Soul Red Crystal Pearl, Sport Lux, manual gearbox, SKYACTIV G, 122 horsepower, front wheel driven, Mazda CX-30. Awaiting your call or your email. We happily accept a part exchange against our vehicles, and of course we can organise dealer funding. So don't hesitate, pick up the phone or send an email, and we're looking forward to hearing from you. Thanks again.